Want to learn how to track your next flight online to help you stay on track with your itinerary and travel schedule? We're here to help. I'm Jessica from techboomers.com. In this video, we're going to show you how you can track your flights online and things you need to know about tracking flights. Now let's get started. First of all, why might you want to track a flight? Here are a few reasons we find online flight trackers useful. To see how soon you need to leave to head to the airport. To check for any flight delays. To check estimated arrival times if you're picking someone up from the airport. To check out more information about your flight, like the total estimated length of time you'll be in the air, and to help keep you on track with your schedule. Now that we've covered why it's a good idea to track your flights, let's talk about how you can do it yourself. We have 8 different methods for you to track your flights, including 5 websites and apps you can use to do so. The first method is to check airline websites. Look up the website for the airline you're flying with and see if they have a flight tracking feature on their website. Most major airlines offer this feature on their site. Another way is to track your flight through the website you booked your vacation with. If you booked through a popular travel site like Priceline or Expedia, you should be able to check the status of your flight by signing into your account and looking at the details of the trip you booked. Method number 3 is to simply look up your airline and flight number on a search engine. Using a search engine like Google, type in the name of your airline followed by your flight number. Your flight details will likely pop up in a box at the top of the search results. This method is super quick and easy. The next 5 methods we'll mention are using websites specifically made for tracking flights. One great site to use to track flights is flightwise.com. Find data on flight departures and arrivals, delays, weather, flight routes, and more. FlightAware has information on flights departing from and arriving in over 55 countries, and it's free to use. Next is gateguru.com. This site's mission is to help out with the stress and anxiety of traveling. They provide information on flight times, delays, layovers, gate changes, and more. You can also find information about the airports you're leaving from and arriving at, and even book rental cars for your trip. Another flight tracking site is ifly.com. This one gives its users useful airport information like flight status, airport terminal maps, parking information, and ideas for things to do during a layover. If you download their mobile app, you can even find out about wait times for airport security. Next up is flightwise.com, which is a website that provides detailed information for flights. If you happen to need information about a flight you took in the past, they have archived information from flights dating back to 2001. Lastly, we have flightview.com. On this site, you can track your flight's departure and arrival, watch someone else's flight progress on a map, and other helpful travel tools like information about delays, weather, and parking. You can also use their My Trips feature to keep track of your travel itineraries. Those are 8 of the best ways to track your flights if you're looking for information to help keep you on schedule. Next, let's discuss some other important things we think you should know about tracking flights. Number 1. Though most flight tracking websites and apps have accurate information, it's possible that they haven't been updated to the most current status. To be completely sure, call your airline or the airport you're flying out of to confirm information. Number 2. Unless your flight happens to get canceled, it's important to get to the airport a couple hours in advance of the time your flight is scheduled to depart. You never know how long the lines might be to check in and get through security. You may also need a while to walk from security to your gate. If you're traveling with kids or someone with a physical disability, you'll likely need to leave some extra time as well. Number 3. To use our recommended methods of tracking flights, you're going to need to know your airline and flight number. Before you start looking around online to track your flight, gather the basic information about your flight so you're ready to go. That covers everything you need to know about flight tracking and how you can do it yourself. We hope these tips help you stay organized during your next trip. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, we'd love it if you'd hit the thumbs up button below. Check out techboomers.com for over 100 free courses on all of today's most popular websites and apps.